They have graciously decided that they're going to tweak their hit single Lotus to make it personalized just for VIU Us today, right? See that little play of number, yeah, VIU, all right? And yeah, so a big shout out again to them. An interesting fact that their single hit made such an impression on the Korean heavyweights rappers, right? So much so that they decided to make a remix out of it, and they covered it by none other than Jay Park and his higher artists themselves. So wow, isn't that great, guys? It's really, really cool. It's always an uplifting feeling, you know, when brands, when creators, when are able to collaborate and put their ideas and views together so that they can add value to each other's platforms. And that's the reason why we are all here gathered this afternoon. Now, before I continue, I see some familiar faces. Just now I popped outside for a while. I'm like, oh my God, I see so many of my friends, and I wanted to highlight each and every one of you, but the list is really, really long. And I'm just to let you all know that when we sent out our invites, we were so delighted when we found out that most of you could come. So thank you so much to our talents, our actors, our producers, our directors, our esteemed partners. Tadi nampak Dato' Robin kat luar. Hello. I know there's so many, I can't remember all the names right now, but yes, so many of you here. Friends from the media, I know that there's some news that you guys have to cover, and yet you're still here. So never mind, I'm wearing yellow. Just think that you're wearing, you know, that you're in the Istana also, okay? All right, so thank you. You got it. Saya feeling rasa macam stand-up comedian. All right, move on. Okay, so welcome once again to VIU UPFRONT 2023. My name is Syafie Naswip, and I'm absolutely ecstatic to be with all of you for this exclusive screening with Southeast Asia's #1 streaming service. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, VIU has been consistently performing in a very competitive region, and with 16 VIU markets across Asia, the Middle East, as well as South Africa, VIU continues to be the leading player in this part of the world. So congratulations again to VIU. They're all around here, but I'm actually looking at Kingsley right now. All right, now you saw the numbers earlier on the screens, with over 60 million active users in these markets as of August 2022. VIU also produces their own content under the brand VIU Originals. Now, how did VIU hit these numbers? And what does it mean? And most importantly, what is in store for 2023? So I'm sure all of you are dying to find out a little bit more. I am. So to kick things off, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Wingsi Warna, country head of VIU Malaysia. Kingsley, the stage is yours.
Thanks, Syafie. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. First of all, just really wanted to say thank you for everybody coming tonight. I mean, what an amazing turnout. We're really blown away by everyone coming. Thank you. It's very exciting that we have so many people here from the industry, our partners, etc. But I think, what's important for us is that this is a big event that we haven't been able to do in Malaysia for a number of years because of the pandemic. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves. I'm Kingsley Warner. I'm the country manager for VIU. I've been with the company for 10 years since its inception. It's a big part of what we do in Malaysia. It's all about content. And today is about VIU UPFRONT 2023. This is the first time we're doing an event like this, and it's a special occasion, and really a special occasion for the Malaysia creative industries. There's a lot of talented people in this room, a lot of content collaborators, and I think without them, we wouldn't be where we are. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank our esteemed partners, Finas, Iskandar Malaysia Studios, our esteemed partners, media agency, brand, clients, industry collaborators, and of course, as I mentioned, most importantly, as our directors, our cast, and our talent from our VIU Originals. Thank you. Over the next hour, and it's going to be an exciting hour, our colleagues are going to show you what's coming up over the next year. Of course, the big thing for us is to show you all about the new content. But before that, I want to do a quick introduction of who we are and talk about some trends in the market. So VIU is a PCCW-owned company out of Hong Kong. We're owned and operated by that group. We have a presence in 16 markets, as Daphne said. We operate in Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and South Africa. And as of this year, I'm going to call it 61 million monthly active users, so that's fantastic. The success of this has been built on the back of Best of Asian content and entertainment. And for VIU, you know, the big thing we have is we have an extensive catalogue of Korean content, dramas, varieties, exclusive content. We have very strong content from around the region that we bring into each market. But the most important thing is we have strong local content, and hence why all of you are here. The streaming space has become very crowded, of course, because of the pandemics, and we've seen a lot happen in the last couple of years. Trends have accelerated in terms of technology adoption, and of course we've all been there sitting at home watching content, you know, trying to avoid Zoom calls. But at the end of the day, we have seen this industry accelerate. For VIU in particular, in this first half of this year, we've crossed some really important milestones. $100 million US in the first half of this year. That's a 22% increase in terms of where we were this time last year. As I mentioned before, and as Daphne mentioned, #1 in terms of monthly active users. But also an important stat for us is that we're top 3 in terms of paid subscribers across the region. That means that people are watching our content and they're paying for us. Thank you. Thanks for the word. At the end of the day, you know, we never forget that the content is about what consumers want to see. It's about stories that resonate with local audiences. And tonight, you're going to see some amazing content. We're going to show you content that is really all about delivering Best of Asian. Our mission is about delivering content for consumers. And if you talk about Malaysia, in the last 5 years, we've commissioned 20 local Malaysian VIU originals already. That's a big number. Thank you. We have a lot planned for 2023, and our production folks, Stephen and Amelia, are going to talk to you about that. We also have a lot of content coming from our sister markets, particularly the Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. And Juliana, our head of content, she's going to run you through that as well, and that's exciting to see. Now, on top of all this, having this desire to make local content, the big thing that we look for is not just in terms of receiving accolades, which, you know, in terms of winning the odd award, and we've won many, and of course, Stephen and Amelia will point out some of those, but it's all about really understanding what the consumer wants and what they're looking for. So when we looked at content, we looked at how we could invest in other content from around the region, and one of the things we did is we've actually started investing in Korean content. What you can see at the moment is one of our big titles. It's actually doing #1 on VIU as we speak now. Here's Reborn Rich. We also have, this year we had If You Wish Upon Me and today's webtoon, to name a few. So, if we look at the stats of what we've seen in terms of the last year or so, and we look at some of the studies that industry leaders such as the Trade Desk are looking at, 40% of Malaysians have said to us that they intend to maintain their existing usage of OTT streaming services. So prior to COVID, of course, you know, consumers were watching a lot of content, but throughout COVID, that trend has gone upwards a lot, right? So a lot of people are watching more. 29% actually intend to increase their usage. So again, that habit, that adoption that was there has now increased, and of course, it's become much more of a habit. In some other studies, the Trade Desk and Kantar, and this is the one that I think resonates for all these people in the room today, is that 1 in 3 people are now watching content on streaming apps. That's an addressable market of 13 million people in Malaysia alone, and that number is going to grow. For myself, you know, I've been a part of this landscape for about 15 years, and I've seen this growth at first hand, and I've been proud to be a part of it. You know, you have very strong content collaborators and media platforms such as Astro and Media Prima, very strong internet penetration, affordable data plans, increased smartphone usage, and all of this brings more competition to the market, more opportunity for content creators, but ultimately the end consumer, the Malaysian consumer, is the person that wins, and that's what we're here to support. But if we look at Malaysia, and Malaysia alone in terms of our statistics, we're #1 in terms of monthly active users, and again, you know, after 5 to 6 years, that's tremendous since we launched. So thanks very much for your support there. And I think the next stat is the one that's probably most telling for us, and it's really a reflection of the premium style of content that we deliver, is that we're top 2 in terms of paid subscribers in this month in terms of streaming services. Thanks again. What that shows us is that our content has been watched by many, and it's also being watched at a premium level. And really, that's a good note for me to finish on, because there's a lot of content to be seen today. I'd really like to thank you, as I said before, for all of you coming today. The support from you is what makes all of this possible. We have really big plans for the coming year, and in the meantime, here's some highlights from 2022. Thank you.
To Kingsley, yes, it's going to be very exciting times indeed. It has been very exciting and a busy 2022 for VIU Malaysia, and we are really excited to know a little bit more about VIU's plans moving forward in ensuring our viewers are presented with the best in Asian entertainment. Now, speaking of best, just to let you all know that all our guests here will have Harrison chocolates, and if you want to get more, you can always head over to Pavilion KL at level 3 for the best hot chocolate and chocolate gifting for the holiday season, all right? Now, before I invite our next presenter, we have a prize to be given away, because what's an event without a lucky draw, right? And we have up for grabs an LED Smart TV 85-inch, which made me memorize this, okay? Prism Plus, right? Okay, so let's see who that lucky winner is, and I get to do the honors, so all I have to do is just picit-picit lah kan? Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Here we go, and that lucky winner is Gatling Joe. Where art thou? Angkat tangan. Kalau tak ada, I will do another one. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, alright, so just stand up for a bit. Okay, so our team can get your full details, and then you will be walking home, not today though, with the LED Smart TV Prism Plus 85-inch, alright? Yeah. Tak apa, got one more event, okay? One more lucky draw coming up, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for me to welcome our next presenter. Please welcome Juliana Lau, Head of Content Acquisition and Programming VIU Malaysia, to give us a little recap on what VIU Malaysia showed in 2022 and what's in store for 2023. Juliana, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Are you enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
That's very good. My name is Juliana. I'm the head of content and programming, and I'm responsible for the licensing and presentation of content on VIU. At VIU, we're always on the lookout for the next big thing. I work with a passionate team of Asian content enthusiasts who are in tune with what's hot in Asia and who work tirelessly to present that content in a way that our viewers love. OTT services live and die by our content offerings. This is the reason, after all, that viewers come to our platform. VIU's value proposition is to present the best in Asian entertainment. So how do we translate that mission into an actual strategy? Well, we start off with Korean content, bringing you exciting new titles such as Reborn Rich, which we had just launched last week. Hugely popular dramas such as True Beauty and Why Her. And fan favorites like Running Man. We lead the way with a wide and exciting Korean content offering. We also offer premium content from across the region. This includes Chinese, Japanese, Thai, Indonesian content, as well as niche titles in some other languages. Fans of Asian drama series would be familiar with F4 from Thailand. Love Like the Galaxy and Immortal Samsara, both are costumed romantic dramas from China. Black Clover, which is an anime series that comes to us from Japan. And Malay dramas and comedy series such as Suri Hati, Cinta Amnesia, Budak Tebing, and Keluarga Insta-Famous. And finally, there's the VIU originals. Not just from Malaysia, but from around the region. From Indonesia, we have hit titles such as Pretty Little Liars and Assalamualaikum Calon Imam, both back for a second season this year alone. Thank you. From Thailand, we have Remember 15 and My Coach. Thank you again. And from the Philippines, we have Flower of Evil, which is a Korean drama format adapted and localized for the Filipino market. As for the VIU originals from Malaysia, which we are very, very proud of, by the way, my colleagues who head up the VIU originals production team will talk about that in a little bit. Korean dramas dominate our list of best performing shows. That is, after all, what we're best known for. But in 2022, the most popular titles included Thai titles such as F4, She Was Pretty, which is a VIU original from Malaysia, Sri Bunina, another VIU original from Malaysia, Chinese titles such as Love Like the Galaxy and Immortal Samsara, and that shows the evolving appetite of our viewers for premium Asian content outside of Korea, or outside of Korean. But rather than just tell you about it, why not let's show you what I'm talking about. Here are our top titles for this year.
Semua akan berjalan dengan lancar. Dosa.
Are you still waiting? The wait is really over. Go.
How was that? So what else can viewers expect from us? We've just launched Reborn Rich, starring Song Joong Ki. That launched last week, and we will cap off 2022 with another much anticipated title called Red Balloon, and that will launch on the 17th of December. That's a K-drama that fans can stream only on VIU. Looking ahead, we have 7 Korean VIU originals planned for 2023. These include Delivery Man, Queen of Masks, and Flower Scholar, which are all coming to VIU in the first half of 2023. Plus, we'll be adding another 300 hours of new Korean content to our library throughout the year, so there's lots to look forward to. We also have an exciting slate of Malay language VIU originals, including our flagship Nenek Bongkok Tiga. Yeah. That's coming to us in February of 2023. And next K-drama adaptation will come to us as well later in 2023, but more about that in a little bit. Our VIU original teams in Thailand, Indonesia, and Philippines will also be very, very busy next year producing VIU originals, which will all be made available to watch on VIU in Malaysia, only on VIU. Starting off in February, from Thailand, we can expect Return Man. It's a rom-com perfect crime series a la Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and it stars superstar Alec Radech. In May, we have Get Rich, which is a romance drama from the award-winning director of the horror flick Siam Square. And then there is Shadow, coming in July, and The Outing in November. That's a romance musical casting a combination of Thai superstars, including Nong Kul. Now here's a bit of trivia. What's the difference between these three TV series, these hit series? Dr. Foster, A World of Married Couple, and The Broken Marriage Vow. And the answer, anyone? They're all the same. Well, almost. Dr. Foster was a hit series for the BBC in the UK in 2015, and it went on to produce a second season. Dr. Foster was then adapted in Korea to become A World of Married Couple, which went on to be the biggest K-drama hit for VIU in 2020. The Broken Marriage Vow was Dr. Foster then remade again in the Philippines by VIU in 2022. Now, why am I telling you all of this? Because in Q3 of next year, we can expect a third Asian adaptation of this show, and it will be called The Betrayal, which will come to us from Thailand and will be available exclusively on VIU. And speaking of the Philippines, we can expect two big VIU original projects to come up starting from May onwards. One is a romantic drama, and the other is an exciting adaptation of a hit Korean series, but we don't have more details on that. Stay tuned, we will be ready to announce something very, very soon. And lastly, there's from Indonesia. We can expect a very robust slate of VIU originals rolling out as early as January, with a collection of Wattpad story adaptations. Married Ex-Boyfriend, or Mantan Tapi Menikah, is a rom-com that stars Aurelie Moremans. What is the Progress? That's a workplace dramedy that stars Michelle Zwiedif. And it also airs on Net TV, free-to-air channel Net TV in Indonesia. And in February, we have Marriage with Benefits, which is another rom-com, and stars Jessica Mila and Abimana. So there you have it. That's 2023 for us. And it's going to be a big, big year for VIU. We are doubling down on that consistent promise that we have made to our loyal audience through the years. And that is to bring them the best in Asian entertainment. What we've shown you today is merely a glimpse of what's in store. Here at VIU, we all love our content. We're very excited with 2023's lineup, and now I hope you are too. Before I go, I'd like to bring you to Daphne, who's waiting outside with our Reborn Rich coffee truck, where you can grab your caffeine fix. Daphne has more information on activation, so over to you, Daphne. Daphne?
Whoa, that was really good. Yes, I had a quickie massage right here at the Thailand Pavilion. Yes, I am live here at the VIU Town. You can see so many activities. I think some of you already partaked in some of the booth activities that we have. Lots and lots of unique food. I hope you guys continue to stay on after the screening, because there's going to be lots and lots of other offerings at the Malaysian, Indonesian, Korean, as well as the Thai Kropuka. I forgot to say thank you to them. Thank you, very good. Feel better already. All right, so you know what? I am absolutely obsessed with Song Joong Ki's fantasy drama Reborn Rich, so much so that I want to feel the life of the rich. So I'm going to head over here to this very exclusive airstream that we have brought here just for you all, okay? And well, right now there's a bit of a queue, but all you have to do is flash your VIU app. So if you have the VIU app, you just flash it, and then you get a free coffee. So I'm actually here for my caffeine fix, because that's why I'm talking so fast, because I really, really need my coffee. Ya boleh dah siap ke? Dah? Oh, thank you. They make way for me so fast kan? All right, and if you are a VIU premium subscriber, more bonus treats for you, because then you get an extra chocolate. So ini dah siap dah. Alhamdulillah. Alright. Okay, so check it out, guys. You can actually enjoy your coffee. Assalamualaikum. Boleh tak saya masuk? Ya, boleh ya? Oh, bestnya kan? But sebenarnya, you know what you all can do? You can watch the Reborn Rich on your phones. Enjoy your coffee, enjoy your chocolate, and feel the life of the rich inside this exclusive airstream. Atau ambil gambar ke, betul tak? Yes, okay. And if you are taking pictures, okay, remember to tag VIU Malaysia and hashtag VIU UPFRONT 2023. Okay, kena placing tu, alright? Now, not only that, you know, we don't just stop on airstreams. No. Life of the rich is not just about the airstream. We also have Kau nampak ni, patutnya props tau. Tapi definitely I can ambil. No, it's mine. Okay? We also have the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce. So I can just, sit down. Boleh tak saya duduk? Bodyguard saya menakutkan. Okay, tak apa, saya duduk dulu nak ambil gambar. So yes, Juliana, I am going to enjoy the life of the rich here next to this Rolls Royce. Take a lot of Wi-Fi selfies and enjoy my chocolate and my caffeine fix. And you guys can do the same thing. Again, remember to hashtag us at VIU UPFRONT 2023. In the meantime, Juliana, I'll be listening in from here. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Daphne. I'm coming to join you out there soon. So now you can follow Song Joong Ki's in Reborn Rich on VIU, and you can get to follow our Reborn Rich coffee truck all over town for your cup of coffee made just the way you like it. And what about that VIU town, guys? Did you like it? I hope you did, because we love it. And with that, I'd like to thank you for your time. Thank you.
Let's do something fun. Alright, let's watch these videos.
Tengok ya.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
It's starting, it's happening. You feeling it, right?
Lihat apa yang orang lain tak nampak.
Showtime.
It is acting that is kayu lah, not is chess.
Pada manusia ni ada masalah ke? Masalah hati.
Cinta, kau lupa. Cinta tu boleh ubah kita.
You kena glamour, flawless, most
Ada orang pernah cakap dekat saya, ada risiko yang berbaloi untuk kita ambil.
Kita semua ada tanggungjawab untuk jadi watak utama dalam buku hidup kita masing-masing.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, your next presenters, Stephen Lim and Emilia Roslan.
Good afternoon. A lot of familiar faces here today. A lot of our directors, our cast, our producers, writers are all here, as well as everyone else. So please, thank you very much for joining us here today. My name is Stephen. I'm the Associate Director of Development.
And my name is Emilia. I'm an Associate Director of Physical Production. So together, Stephen and I co-lead the VIU Originals team in Malaysia.
The VIU Originals, or VOs as we call them, are our own productions, created and produced by VIU. This is as opposed, to content that we acquire from external parties. We work with the top creators in the country, writers, directors, producers, actors, to tell the best stories that we can. Development oversees story and scripts, including the curation of titles for our VIU Original slate, while production looks after the physical execution of the show, from pre-production all the way to post.
We just showed you a compilation of the VOs that Malaysia has done since we started in 2017 up to our newest show, Hilang, which was launched last week. Hilang is a 10-episode investigative thriller about a police detective and a religious scholar who must team up to investigate the mysterious happenings in their hometown of Sri. The series stars K. Rahman, Siti Saleha, Akasha, and Jasmine Suraya. I see you, Jasmine.
Today, we are pleased to bring you a special live performance of the show's theme song, titled Rasa Yang Hilang, composed by Ayub Azrael and sung by Heidi Moru.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Heidi Moru.
Runtuh
Thank you, Heidi. It's an incredibly haunting tune, isn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, episodes 3 and 4 of Hilang dropped today on VIU. Please do check out the show. Now, here you see the posters of all the VIU originals that have been done to date by VIU Malaysia. That's 20 titles across a variety of genres. These titles are a mix of wholly original IPs that we own, as well as adaptations of popular formats such as She Was Pretty, Black, Pretty Little Liars, and The Bridge.
Our shows have won a multitude prestigious award covering the Asian Television Awards, the Asian Academy Creative Awards, and Content Asia Awards at both the national and regional levels. The VIU Original exists as the second leg of VIU's content strategy alongside content acquisitions. At its core, our mission is simple. We want to tell good stories.
Stories that entertain you, that surprise you. Stories that are fresh, relevant, unflinching in its drama. Stories that you won't find anywhere else. So many of these titles are original IPs, developed and produced in collaboration with best-in-class talents in Malaysia. We pride ourselves on the breadth and depth of our slate, covering a variety of genres, from black comedies such as the groundbreaking Keluarga Bahadon, to edgy investigative thrillers like Hilang, and heartwarming romantic comedies like Ijab Kabul.
Besides these original titles, we have also enjoyed tremendous success with our adaptations of popular overseas formats. We have produced 4 adaptations to date based on the hit K-dramas She Was Pretty and Black, the US format Pretty Little Liars, which we co-produced with Indonesia, and the Nordic noir crime series The Bridge, which was shot in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore.
So with these adaptations, we look for titles that have a proven story and an existing fan base, and remake them to better resonate in the local market. Think of the shows you love, set in Malaysia, with Malaysian characters, told in a way that's locally relevant. The goal here with these adaptations is to create a story that resonates with Malaysians, a show that serves the existing fans, but also brings a new set of fans to it.
I'd like to take the opportunity here to also thank Finas and Iskandar Malaysia Studios for their continued support in our productions. With our VIU Originals, we aspire to keep raising the bar for what is possible in a premium production in Malaysia. Having the right financial and infrastructure support in our industry goes a long way towards making that possible. It is something our sister offices in the other VIU regions are very envious of. So, thank you Finas, thank you Iskandar Malaysia Studios for all you have done for the Malaysian film and TV industry.
In 2022, we launched 5 VIU originals. These were Seri Unina, She Was Pretty, Aisha, Ijab Kabul, and our latest one, Hilang. Thank you. This is the largest number of VO titles that we have ever released in a single year, as we strive to bring viewers new and exciting original stories. We'd now like to share with you a quick compilation video of our 2022 VIU originals.
Aku pernah je dengar teori alternate dimension ni.
Dalam dunia ni ada banyak dimensi lain dan setiap dimensi ada peraturan dia sendiri. Dahsyatnya kefan awak.
What? You boleh dapat sesuatu yang lebih berkemampuan berbanding dengan dunia yang you ada sekarang.
Hai semua, saya Aisyah.
Kalaulah aku ada badan kau, muka kau.
How come a complete stranger boleh ingatkan saya balik siapa saya yang dahulu?
Yeah, I think we need to make up.
The wedding is still on plan. I ada 7 bulan untuk cari orang tu. Let's do this.
Dah lama tinggalkan Sri Daya ni. Dia orang masih kuat lagi pada bodoh.
Kalau saya cerita benda yang mungkin tak masuk akal pada korang, korang boleh percaya?
2022 has been a good year for us, and we intend to capitalize on the momentum we have built. Today, we are pleased to give everyone here a sneak preview of our upcoming 2023 slate. But do note that these titles are not presented in chronological order. The first title we would like to introduce is Dear Karma. Dear Karma is a K-drama style rom-com spanning 2 countries. The show will be shot in Saga, Japan, as well as in Penang, Malaysia.
The story follows Karma, an idealistic dreamer trying to make it as a beauty influencer. She unexpectedly lands a job opportunity to go to Japan with Bianca, an actress who's looking to rehabilitate her bad girl image by dating the boring but amicable Bob, her boyfriend slash videographer. The 3 of them travel to Saga, Japan, where they meet Sham, a failed lawyer turned pottery apprentice living there. Cultures and personalities will clash, as these 4 quirky characters each have their own agenda on this trip. Dear Karma will be produced by Rykarl Productions, who are known for hit films such as Manisnya Cinta di Cappadocia, Goldan Gincu, Istanbul Aku Datang, and Kami Hysteria. We hope you're as excited about this as we are.
The next title on the list is Terlanjur Cinta. Terlanjur Cinta is a powerful family drama by acclaimed creator Erma Fatima. Erma is a veteran writer, producer, and director, known for her work on the critically acclaimed period drama Embun and the award-winning Perempuan Melayu Terakhir. In 2012, her drama Aku Bukan Malaikat bagged the coveted trio of Best Drama, Best Screenplay, and Best Director awards at TV3's annual Anugerah Screen. Erma later repeated this feat with Akulah Balkis in 2014 and Pesan Dari Tuhan in 2017.
Terlanjur Cinta tells the story of Hidayah, a young woman from an impoverished family. To save her drug addict brother from prison and lift her family from poverty, Hidayah agrees to accept the marriage proposal from the much older widower Pak Majid. In doing so, she must set aside her budding romance with her childhood friend Amir. Pak Majid is courteous, he's charming, and despite their age difference, Hidayah finds herself falling for him. But just as she believes that she can be happy, Pak Majid returns from a business trip with a second wife.
Hidayah must now fight to preserve this new life she has built. Meanwhile, Amir waits in the wings, wondering if he might finally have a chance to give Hidayah her happily ever after. Terlanjur Cinta will be Erma's debut on an OTT platform, and we are pleased that she has chosen VIU for this honor.
And in 2023, we will continue with our strategy of doing format adaptations. I'm proud to announce that VIU has secured the rights to adapt the Korean hit title W Two Worlds. The original K-drama starred Lee Jong-suk and Han Hyo-joo and was directed by Jung Dae-yoon, who also directed She Was Pretty, which is another K-drama we've successfully adapted.
To give you an idea of what the story is about, we would like to play the trailer from the original show for you.
주인공 강철. 강철 씨란 여자가 어딨어요? 잘생겼지? 섹시하잖아요, 아주.
그 여자는 처음 본 인생이 맞았어요. 또라이, 미친 여자.
내가 무슨 짓을 한 거야?
잡아먹히느니 잡아먹겠다.
뭐야 이게? 내가 왜 여기 있어?
내 존재의 이유.
이봐요, 정신 좀 차려봐요, 이봐요.
아무래도 이 여자가 내 인생에 키를 진 것 같으니까.
그러니까 그놈 목숨을 끊어놔야 된다. 지금 당장.
당신 대체 누구야?
We have cast our 2 leads for the show. Can you guess who they are? They have each recorded a short message for everyone here, so let's see what they have to say.
Hun Haqeem and I'll be playing the male lead in VIU Malaysia adaptation of the K-drama W Two Worlds Apart. I am super excited to bring Kang Cheo character to life, and I really hope that you guys are gonna enjoy the show as much as I know I'm gonna be enjoying making it.
Hi everyone, I'm Trisha and I'm going to be starring in VIU's adaptation of Korean's iconic drama W Two Worlds. This will be my first time working and my first appearance on VIU Malaysia, so I'm so thrilled and honored and flattered to have been picked to play the role of Oh Yeon-ju, well, the Malaysian version of Oh Yeon-ju. So I hope you guys will give us your support as we set about adapting this iconic K-drama. Thank you guys. Good luck.
So guess who's the director for the show? So here, W Two Worlds will be directed by Datuk Yusry Abdul Halim, who directed our adaptation of She Was Pretty and starring Trisha and Hun Haqeem.
Next up is Alter-Naratif. Now, this title is a special one because it came to us out of our VIU pitching forum. In 2021, we held our first VPF, VIU pitching forum, inviting new creators to submit their ideas for a series. The goal was to discover the next generation of storytellers. Over 750 entries were received, out of which emerged a winner, a talented young lawyer turned writer named Aina Izzah. Alter-Naratif is her winning pitch, and we are proud to bring this high-concept psychological thriller to VIU.
And now, we would like to present to you the trailer for Alter-Naratif, showing for the very first time here at VIU UPFRONT 2023. Let's roll VT, please.
I tak boleh hidup macam ni. Setiap saat, setiap waktu, I teringat ingatkan Michael.
Setiap kali saya kena panic attack tu, saya rasa macam badan saya menggigil.
Saya nak padam seseorang daripada ingatan saya.
Apa nama penuh Cik Farah?
Tak ingat.
Apa kes kita hari ini? Daniel Safwan. Kita akan gantikan pengalaman itu kepada sesuatu yang positif. Technician kami semua sangat bertauliah. Teknologi kami sangat terperinci. Ia akan sasar terus kepada neuron yang mempunyai memori itu dan kita akan ubah kepada naratif yang baru.
Banyak lagi kita tak terokai dalam teknologi ini. Minda manusia ni macam laut yang dalam. Apa yang Papa Aida mulakan, kita kena bawa ke ufuk baru.
I tak boleh hidup macam ni. Kena tolong Aina. Kena tolong I.
Ni nasib Meerqeen. Makin teruk.
Pernah fikir tak mungkin otak ni dah kena selap? Semua orang nak curi teknologi kita.
Nama tempat ni Den of Sin. Orang datang sini untuk rasa memori yang diorang tak pernah atau tak boleh lalui sendiri.
Boleh ke memori seseorang itu kita jual sebagai pengalaman untuk orang lain lalui? Ia memang bukan macam diri ini.
Semua dah kepala aku. Semua dah kepala aku.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to invite the director and principal cast of the show up on stage. Please put your hands together for our director, Faizal Ishaq.
And our cast, Nabila Huda,
Liana Kasmi,
Gambit Saifullah,
and Rahim Omar. Faizal, perhaps you'd like to say a few words to the audience here?
After watching the trailer, after the long days and nights with my cast and crew, I am so glad that they didn't opt to have their memory altered. Yeah, so I'm so looking forward to Alter-Naratif 2023 with you guys. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Faizal. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, please, for our director and cast. Wait, photo. Okay. Thank you. One more round of applause, please.
The last title we would like to introduce will actually be our first title to launch in 2023.
Yeah.
Nenek Bongkok Tiga. I can imagine it's a mystery thriller rooted in Malaysian folklore. This is our big temple series, helmed by Dato' Yusry Abdul Halim, with an all-star ensemble cast and premium production values.
Nenek Bongkok Tiga will launch in February next year. And now, exclusively for our guests here this afternoon, we are proud to present the trailer for Nenek Bongkok Tiga. Roll VT, please.
Nenek si bongkok tiga, siang mengantuk, malam berjaga.
Aku tak pernah dengar cerita orang lama. Kalau kita nampak pokok buntut membengkok macam betul gerbang. Aku dah cakap, ini bukan bukit luruh yang kita kenal.
Apa yang datang, kita tak boleh takut.
Itu sangka tahanan. Kita ni semua tahanan ke?
Masuk rumah orang, langkah dengan kaki kanan, masa untuk bagi dia makan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of our presentation on the VIU Originals. Before we go, we would like to invite the director and cast of Nenek Bongkok Tiga up on stage. Please give it up for our director, Dato' Yusry Abdul Halim.
And our cast, Hun Haqeem,
Meerqeen,
Sara Ali,
Sara Mack Lubis,
Fimie Don,
Ashraf Muslim,
Shazwan Zulkifli.
and Rykarl Iskandar. What name?
So you can see it's a big cast here. Unfortunately, Syafie Naswip, Sharlie Merlis, and Sofia Jane are unable to join us here today. But you can catch them and the rest of the cast when Nenek Bongkok Tiga launches in February.
So, over to you, Sri.
Yeah, thank you again, firstly, to VIU for having me yet again for another show. I think it's the third time after Barisan and Sharlie. Having said that, it is not just another show because I have been told that it's the tentpole show for VIU next year, 23. So really happy and honoured to be part of this. Kepada semua, I mean, the story itself is developed by VIU internally, led by Encik Azhar. It's about a story of strangers who are caught in this world that they cannot get out of unless they play games by the nenek, some of which includes killing one another. So having said that, the shoot is pretty grim and dark, tapi this bunch of jokers made it really easier lah, because they dalam banyak cerita director usually bila semangat setia kawan tu usually buat cerita-cerita happy kan, tapi cerita dark ni they were really there for each other. They really strong camaraderie between them, and obviously we tak sabar untuk menantikan keluar Nenek Bongkok Tiga in February. So see you all in 2023 February.
Thank you, Dato' Yusry and all of our cast. Great job, all right? So once again, Nenek Bongkok Tiga out in February. Don't forget to check it out. Yusry?
Okay.
Camera. Wait, you can cross it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Another round of applause, please.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's it. From the VIU Originals, two of us. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you so much.
Woo! Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much, Amelia. And thank you to our directors, Faisal, Dr. Yusry, and all the cast and wonderful crew from Alter-Naratif, as well as Nenek Bongkok Tiga. As someone who has dabbled in the entertainment and movie industry and is a consumer myself, I must commend the team from VIU Malaysia, especially for investing, for entrusting and believing the art, the work and the vision of all our local talents. So thank you so much for giving us a chance to showcase Malaysian artistry and providing the best Asian entertainment for our viewers. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do stay tuned to Hilang's latest episodes. We've got episode 3 and 4 released today. And by the way, both directors, Gaz Abu Bakar as well as Said Kursi, will be giving away 100 photo books of the directors gallery with their autographs. So be sure to grab your photo book because it's on a first come first serve basis. You can head down over to the VIU Town once this screening is over. Belum siap lagi ya. Still got a little bit more, okay? Man, all right? And speaking of which, we also have, as mentioned by Stephen and Emilia, we have 5 Malaysian VIU originals that we are truly looking forward to in 2023. Just a little recap, we have Nenek Bongkok Tiga, we've got Alter-Naratif, Terlanjur Cinta, we've got Dear Karma, as well as W2 Worlds, which is a Korean adapted fantasy romance series, which I'm truly looking forward to. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait. And this sort of excitement that I felt or feel is exactly the same feeling that I felt when I found out that She Was Pretty was released early this year. And speaking of which, how many of you watched She Was Pretty? Angkat tangan, kita exercise sikit. Yeah, alright. How many of you noticed the clever way in which the brand Sunsilk was written in the drama? I know, right? Social media was abuzz with compliments about the subtle product placement for Sunsilk, and as one netizen points out, this is a refreshing development, ensuring sponsors or clients as cringe like that. Sebenarnya, it was in Malay. I found it in one of the comments, right? But I'm just translating it for, to make it more international, more international. All right. So there are creative ways to have a very savvy win-win solution for both content creators as well as our clients without turning viewers off. And on that note, I'm going to invite Ken, Head of Advanced Advertising, VIU Malaysia, to explain further. Ken, over to you.
Thank you, Daphne. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. My name is Ken and I head up the ad sales department in VIU Malaysia. Once again, thank you so much for taking your time to be with us here in VIU UPFRONT 2023. Earlier on, my colleagues have given you a preview of our content lineup for next year. Now, I'd like to take you guys through some exciting opportunities in this space and ultimately advertising in VIU. Based on the Savvy Marketeers 2023 Guide for OTT Advertising in Malaysia by the Trade Desk and Kanta, there is a strong and fast-growing base of 5.5 million ad-supported OTT viewers in Malaysia. This audience consumes 243 million of ad-supported OTT in a month, with 10% growth in average monthly OTT consumption and 1 in 2 Malaysian viewers watching ad-supported content. That's almost every other person. And this shift is led by none other than the millennials and Gen Zs, where 23% of the population in Southeast Asia are 16 to 34 years old, who are also natural heavy OTT users. 18% of Malaysian OTT users consume up to 6 to 8 hours of content per week, thanks to binge watching and video on demand. When we look at VIU Malaysia, this is what our audience looks like. On average, we have up to 3.9 million monthly active users, of which 59% are female. 79% of our users are in the age group of 18 to 34. Our users are also affluent, with 71% of them earning a monthly income of 3,000 and above. And interestingly, 80% of our users watch VIU on a mobile phone. I'd like to jump into a case study of a very successful brand sponsorship that we did this year with Sunsilk. In June this year, we launched our Malaysian adaptation of the hit K-drama She Was Pretty. This was our flagship title for 2022 and went on to become one of our biggest hits to date. Sunsil came aboard as a sponsor for the show, which included product placement and integration as part of the package. The execution garnered a great amount of praise and attention, with one viral video calling it the best product placement seen in a Malay drama. This was a great success, not just for us, but for Sunsil as well. Here's a video compilation for your viewing.
Kak, shampoo kita dah habis kan? Bukan yang tu. Ini yang ada tulis upgraded formula.
Ni pula hair care trend apa yang popular sekarang? Aku belajar banyak juga soalan ini sendiri. Okay, dia sama macam double facial cleansing.
Double shampooing?
What is it good for?
Untuk bersihkan kulit kepala supaya tak gatal-gatal.
Yeah! Okay.
Kita pakai shampoo apa ya?
Sunsilk. Kenapa? Nak double shampooing sangat kan?
Kau tengok semua brand-brand lain dia terbalikkannya. Banner Sunset dekat belakang guys. Banner Sunset dekat belakang. Pula banner dekat belakang tu.
Thank you. Yeah, that was the viral video that I was talking about. Fun fact guys, Sunset was only mentioned once throughout the entire show. Apart from what we could do within our own platform, we also went the extra mile to give the drama the extended reach that it deserved, which ultimately benefited Sunsil as well. Here's the video clipping of the of the articles that were published during the launch of the show. Views on TikTok and having celebrities and KOLs reviewing and posting about the show daily. At the campaign's conclusion, we also ran a brand new study with a controlled versus exposed audience. And the results were 5.6% uplift in brand awareness, 19% uplift on ad recall, a whooping 19.5% uplift in brand affinity, and 10.5% uplift in purchase intent. So all in all, a rousing success for Sunsil. Yeah, thank you. So besides sponsorship, we can also create bespoke branded content specifically catered to your brand's direction. We recently collaborated with Fonterra to come up with a cooking show that was inspired by the drama titles on VIU. With the idea of pairing food with drama, Cheesy Bersama Session was born. We produced 5 short episodes of this cooking show, drawing inspiration from the storyline of each drama title, and then coming up with a dish that best represented that particular drama. Here's a short clip of the show.
Tak tahu nak masak apa? Nak resipi yang senang? Mari abang belanja. Jom saya ajar. Saya akan masak resipi based on drama favourite saya. Drama She Was Pretty. My Her. Dan juga cheese kegemaran saya. Perfect Italiano cheese deal. Simple, sedap, so good. Semua boleh buat. Inilah cheesy bersama Syafie.
Wow, I'm even feeling hungry just by seeing how cheesy they are. The final offering on our menu takes advantage of the latest technology to create cutting-edge digital brand integration in our content. We have partnered with Reef, a digital agency from Los Angeles, for this offering. Reef's proprietary technology allows brands to create digital brand integration within our content after the production is done. The final effect is realistic and seamless. No more clumsy DBI that looks like a cut and paste job anymore. Here's an example of what we did with Reef over in VIU Indonesia on one of our VIU originals, Pretty Little Liars Season 2.
Galak banget. Masa gue tahu yang galak mau nagih utang. Masalahnya banyak yang takut buat ngerahin HP-nya ke gue. Tapi gue rasa kalau mereka ngelihat gue ngedate sama lo, mereka pasti mikir I'm a good guy, right?
Aku jadi nervous gila sekarang. Don't worry. My husband's a really good guy. Aku yakin orang tua kamu pasti nggak apa-apa.
Saya nggak minta nilai saya diganti kok. Saya cuma mau bahu baca lagi isi saya. Dia lagi di sini. Lo masih jalan sama dia? Ya nggak tahu sih. Arya tuh sukanya sama cowok yang lebih tua. Kejahatan itu bisa dibentuk karena ada faktor lain. Ada yang bisa jawab? Ya, Ani?
My time is coming to an end, but before I wrap up, here's a quick recap of a few key main points. Number 1, OTT consumption is on the rise, with millennials and Gen Zs like ourselves leading the way. Number 2, you've seen some of our best practices with actual results, so if you're keen to find out more, let's talk after this. And number 3, leverage on the digital brand integration that is available in this era. My team and I are available to speak at the VIU Town after this, where we will be more than happy to run through some of the offerings with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Ken. Thank you indeed. Alright, so yes, if you are interested to find out a little bit more about what Ken and the team have to say, please feel free to see him and the team at the VIU Town later on, alright? Okay, we have one more smart TV, smart LED TV Prism Plus 85-inch to be given away. Setting one breath, And, kenapa ni? Undo paste sekejap. And the lucky winner is... Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Ilyas Zain. Di manakah anda? Ilyas, are you here? You sokong. Oh, mana? Bukan Ilyas kan? Mana? Ada ke? Dah balik, macam mana ni bos? Dah balik? Ilyas, calling once. Ada? Okay, at the back. Alright, so our team will head over to where you are seated to get your full details. Alright, congratulations once again to Ilyas Zain. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hashtag us at VIU UPFRONT 2023. Also tag us at VIU Malaysia because you too stand a chance to win a Smart LED TV Prism Plus 85 inch. Gitu. Okay, so stay tuned to our socials because you might be the lucky winner. Alright, so be sure to do that. We are almost at the tail end of our VIU UPFRONT 2023, but we're going to have the after party later on. But before we adjourn for that, I'd like to invite once again Kingsley as well as all our other esteemed speakers back on stage to give his summary. Kingsley, back to you.
Thanks, Stephanie. Well, what a show. So much content coming out, one that we're very proud of. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. You know, this is a team collaboration effort, one that I'm very proud to be part of, but importantly, a team that's standing next to me. And the VIU team that are out here, they're very passionate about this. They live and breathe this every day, and they're here to support you as an industry, and we thank them, and we thank you for tonight, so thank you. A couple of more. I just wanted to thank G-Bomb and his team from Migo Live Productions. Fantastic effort tonight, unreal. And a very, very special thank you to our head of marketing, Shahida Azaz, who put this together. Good on you, Shai. Everybody come and see us at VIU Town. Thanks again. Cheers.
Alright, thank you so much Kingsley, Stephen, Juliana, Ilya, as well as Ken. We're just going to have one group photo op for you, for the whole team, for both, padahal group. Alright, and as mentioned, whilst they're taking their pictures, I might as well continue with what I wanted to say. That basically wraps up our VIU UPFRONT 2023. Make some noise, guys! First time we're doing this. We will now adjourn for the after party at VIU Town. For members of the media, press conference, thank you once again, Kingsley and team. Good job, guys. They've been practicing really, really hard, alright? Alright, so once again, kepada teman-teman, kawan-kawan kita media, we have a press conference, so we've got our team to usher you there. I know, love. We're gonna do the after party kat luar, okay? There's so many booths that you still need to explore if you haven't had your nasi lemak, your pulti, your Korean food lah, your satay lah, macam-macam lagi, or even a massage, or grab your caffeine as well as chocolate. Please head down over. If you would like to talk to Ken and his team, he will be there. I think he's already making his way to VIU Town. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us on behalf of VIU Malaysia. It's been a pleasure hosting this for the first time ever. We look forward to